I mean, I feel like many fans know I didn't move to America till I was 10. My dad's from Harlem, New York. My mom was from Washington, D.C. They're both born and raised there, so like I have roots here, and I used to come here every summer, so I know all about the States and shit. Like I'm American, but I don't think a lot of people know that I was like raised overseas till I was almost 11 years old. Yeah, I was a military brat, so if you ever military, I totally relate to that. Born in Germany, didn't live there at all. Went to Thailand, Singapore, Cambodia, and then finally moved to America. So I don't think a lot of people know that. The problem with America right now is just we're all worried about things that don't matter. The priorities are all twisted. People just need to remember what matters, and it's about putting food on your plate, and if you brought someone into this world, putting food on their plate. I'm American, but like when you weren't raised in America, you know when people act American. It's like, it's a real thing. Like, you know, when people act American, they fucking act American. And right now, America's acting America right now, you know? Like, a lot of these things that we're promoting and they're trying to promote don't matter, once again. We're worried about things like, it's like a struggle between things that really matter and don't matter. Once again, that's America. It's always like, Bernie Sanders matters and others don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care. Vote or don't vote, you feel me? Like, just figure a way out after it. Like, unless there's something in the law that's gonna imprison us, that's when I'm gonna start getting scared, you know? But as far as like all this other shit that people, there's things that are, I'm not so good at this because I don't give a fuck. So let me put that out here, like a disclaimer, I don't care about it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still gonna make music. If America goes to hell, then I'll live on an island. I've lived overseas before, and I'm not afraid to do it again. So I don't need anything over here. So it just sucks that all these rich people just get to do whatever the fuck they want to do and steal everybody's money, and all the money that's going into all these campaigns should just be going into schools. That's your budget right there. It should just be going back into, you know, music programs, art programs, better fucking street lights so kids don't die, like fucking cameras so we know who killed who and we can put the bad people away. Like, that's where the money needs to be going. All this other shit, like just to see Hillary and Donald on TV, you know, like that's Bernie's issues. Like, Bernie is like social media and he's not spending money to get his face on the internet, you know what I'm saying? That's why I do appreciate him, because there's so much of that money just being funneled back in like this stupid circle, millions and billions, I think it's billions of dollars actually, just like for this campaign shit. And what, it's just like $1 billion wasted. It's definitely not a good idea to cut creative and arts from any type of school. It's major. Children need it, and without it, I don't know where I would be or my friends would be. If you're not teaching them anything artistic, then you might as well just be the Holocaust all over again. Just like some straight like gnarly shit you're teaching them. Like, we don't need half the shit we're like learning in school really fucking sucks. Who cares? Like, half the things that I learned in elementary school are not being applied to me right now. Like, anything I learned in middle school, I do not apply it to my life right now. Like, all I needed to know was math and how to fucking talk. You feel me? Like, those should be the main things, and then everything else just needs to be creative. Everything else needs to make a fucking kid feel like he can do anything in this world. Like, there needs to be like, 6th period needs to be called do anything in this fucking world. And you need to like just motivate your children to just be like, you know what? Like, you might be from this shitty ass school, but we gonna get out of here. And that's what I am as your teacher. I'm gonna make sure that like you're prepared for life. You can't be cutting off the creativeness. Like, kids hate school already. You know, like, you need art. You need those things to like balance it out, because like a kid might find himself, he might be able to take a break and just learn and experience new things. And I don't know, you're just gonna cut shit and then just put more learning in. I don't know if that's just gonna work. I don't know.
I respected him too much, so I didn't want to go there. So I was just like, before you say another word, I need 5 feet. And he ain't move. So I was like, all right, we gotta step outside then. He was like, fuck it, then we gonna step outside then. So we actually both went outside and we got a little thing on and a little, like nothing crazy. And after that, we just learned to respect each other. Now we like the best of friends. He's like one of my real hip hop friends, like Busta Rhymes.
The thing that really was hard for me though was, you know, when Sub got killed, you know what I'm saying? Because Doom really like took that super duper hard. I was with him one night and he was just bugging out, you know what I'm saying? Like, we was trying to get a cab and I think the cab was like not trying to pick us up. So like Doom just started beating on the window.
Another part of the fucking moment is we got kicked off the tour 2 shows in, just because obviously what we were doing wasn't to a certain standard. So for me, that was quite like, I kind of took it personally, but I guess in terms of the bigger picture, it was a good experience. And even talking about it to people, you can kind of see that it's something I'm happy I did. So
there's an energy between us too that's palpable. Like, I just want her to destroy me. I met her at Givenchy, and like, I just stared at her the entire time. She stared back at me like I was Satan. And I asked her afterwards, I'm like, can you take a picture with me? She's like, you're a little raunchy. And when Courtney Love calls you raunchy, that's when you know something's fucked up.